When you work for Macallan, you can be here for life.
Nature surrounds us, it surrounds our work, it surrounds our everyday, and it's that constant inspiration to everything we're doing.
Incomparable means a true sense of uniqueness.
Quality is at the heart of everything that we do.
We are all big-time travelers here. Living one day in Macallan, you are almost guaranteed to go back and forward in time many times in the same day.
I get the privilege to reach back in time and select casks. You're living in the moment, you're looking back, but you're also looking forward so much.
That's why this year is a celebration of time traveling for us.
So we've been in with the company now for just over 37 years. So we're getting used to one another. My father used to work here, and now my youngest son works at Macallan.
We always put the people, the communities at the heart of everything we do.
It creates another bond, almost encouraging the family spirit.
We're all creating the Macallan of now, but all building on what will be the Macallan of the future.
Here at Macallan, we are custodians of such a rich legacy. I was the first distillery manager that managed the new distillery at Macallan, and that is a legacy I leave behind. Change is important. It's the speed of change that we need to manage. The whisky that we produce, the quality must be the same. Macallan's a very special place, a very special site, a very special estate.
Macallan wouldn't be Macallan if we weren't here, in this place. We conserve our history, we conserve our heritage, but we conserve the wildness, the protected species.
When you live and you're surrounded by nature at its absolute best, I have to say it's not difficult to feel inspired by it.
Every single thing we use to make the Macallan, we understand its provenance. We understand how we're using the resources, choosing trees in areas where the population of oaks are growing. The same with our water, understanding the impacts we're having so that we can make sure that those impacts are very, very renewable. It's not the 200 years past, it's the 200 years ahead.
Our creativity is extremely inspired by the excellence of craftsmanship.
Mastery for us is every element of that whisky, how we craft the casks. The toasting, the seasoning, it's then in the barley, how we then take that into our incredible distillery and process that. The maturation, that's the most magical part for me, is when that whisky, the spirit, is interacting with the casks, the mastery of selecting the cask at the right time, creating exceptional whiskies that each tell their own story and sharing that with the world. One of my colleagues described it as drinking liquid history.
We like to work with people that have the same ethos than us. When we collaborate with others is when we learn. We learn from design, gastronomy, fashion, music, cinema, photography, many disciplines. You create an ecosystem of creative minds that can create beautiful things.
And when we're talking about incomparable, it's really the uniqueness of our exceptional product, that kind of passion for quality, for craft, for the skills of our people making our whiskey, and the uniqueness of our exceptional brand. To create desire, dreams with our consumers, that's what we're celebrating, really.
When we celebrate, it's not just celebrating here in our home, it's also recognizing the contribution of the sherry industry and the sherry makers and the winemakers in Spain. Enjoying whiskey is always a surprise because you don't know what memory is going to bring to you, but you're not aware that you may be shaping a memory for the future. The Macallan is 200 years young.
We are custodians for a moment in time.
An anniversary, you kind of step back. Surprises will come for sure.